So a very long time client of mine who I just did his Jag for him. Anybody has seen that video? An '06 Jag, I think that was. Anyway, this is his '03 911 996, of course, and the car doesn't get driven much. It's not a turbo, it's nothing super special, but it is a 6-speed. It's in fairly good condition. I mean, I always have to keep in mind that I'm looking at cars with a detailer's eye, and I see so much wrong with it, but I would say the majority of people that would see this car would think it just looks just absolutely amazing. Now, the last time I touched this car was about probably 8 years ago, and just like is the case with the Jag, he told me that nobody else has ever touched this car again except for him washing it and doing some quick detailer sprays, etc. So he brought it back, for a little bit of touch up, and he thought the car just looked unbelievable still. Now I took video of the way it really looked, and unfortunately he just doesn't care about his cars as much as he used to. So I recommended, a multi-step correction, but he told me, man, my cars just don't mean that much to me anymore. So, a one-step will be fine, just what you did with the Jag. So yeah, even here now in this video, you can see it. I mean, I have to admit, with a one-step, it still looks amazing. But if I get up close and I pay really close attention, I can clearly tell that the car, to be in the condition that I think it should be in, should have received a multi-step correction. But you know what? The client is the one who owns the car, obviously. The client is the one who decides what he wants or she wants and what they don't. And they're the ones, of course, that are going to pay for it. In this case with him, it's not a matter of him not wanting to pay in the sense of, oh, that's too expensive. No, it's a matter of, now, man, a single step is quite all right for me. I think I'll be satisfied enough with that. So that's what I did. And the car never had a clear bra either, so you see plenty of rock chips. It only has 36,000 miles, so it's not like the car never gets driven, but for an '03, that's pretty low mileage. And I do know that every time he takes it to the dealership for maintenance, he told me that the dealership always wants to buy the car from him and wants to get him in a new one, and he doesn't want to get a new one. Look at the lights, for instance, the headlights. These are original. These are not, have never been restored. These are just the way they look, because it's always sitting in the garage. So I wish he had put PPF, but back in '03, probably very few people were thinking of things like that. Certain things had not even come around yet. So it's very understandable that in his mind he was just taking care of the car as good as he could. But yeah, if this were my car, or I had to say in it on what exactly would be done to it, I would have done a multi-step correction and had brought it to way better condition than it already is. But I'm sure that he'll be happy with the way it looks now, and that's all that matters.